Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Dumelang. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, and if you're new here, hello, soy. Welcome home. You are definitely gonna love it here. It's my teeth already as it is. Before we continue or before we go any further, click that subscribe button. Click. Click. Perfect. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, like I said, welcome back home. Thank you very much for choosing me once again. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. We are on 5,000, almost at 5,000 subscribers. Let's make sure that we get to 5,000 subscribers, guys. Before my whole 10 So in today's video, we are not doing any vlogging or any teaching. We are actually doing a sit down. So a few days ago, I took to my Instagram that you guys should ask me any question that you feel like you'd like to ask me, and I did not go through the questions. I just scrolled through them because I did not want to ruin the reaction video. I don't know if I'm making sense. So I just scrolled through the questions, and the reason I was doing that is because I wanted to see if I have enough questions for me to shoot something for you all. And let me tell you, you guys actually came through with the questions. Hey, you guys actually asked me the questions, and I'm honestly gonna answer the questions, and I'm gonna be so honest with you guys as much as I can. And there will be a little bit of sarcasm here and there because that's how I am, and there will be a little bit of spitori here and there because spitori. And of course, disclaimer, I'm using my front cam today, so I'm not gonna be looking at the camera. I'm gonna be looking at my screen because shooting a front camera and looking at the thing is quite difficult. So I'm using my front cam today to shoot. The reason why I'm doing that is because my back cam is not set and I'm gonna breathe. So I need to shoot and get over and done with the video so that it can go live on YouTube. Anyways, guys, so these are your questions. Yeah, I think these are your questions that you guys asked me, and I took a picture because I could not log into my Instagram. My Instagram security is very hectic, so it's quite difficult for me to log in. And I get the guy. So I decided to just take a picture and just yes. So let's get to it. So I'm just gonna look for a question to break the ice, because I feel like we have so many questions here. I think this one is no. Actually, let me take this one. So I'm gonna be like, Letabo Ari. I'm holding you accountable. You can't just ask me questions and the messes to question. So I'm holding you accountable. Questions, I'm a little bit. Okay. Audio Kolo, I think. I'm so sorry if I bashed your name. Says, how did you really survive trading while in school? I want to know because some dropouts saying they couldn't cope with school and trading, but what do you think? Firstly, I dropped out of school because of trading, and how do I even answer this? Okay, let me answer it from my personal experience. You can't be profitable and go to school. It just doesn't work. Somehow, somewhere, they did clash and something is gonna lag, and in most cases it's school. So that is why we end up dropping out. So I also chose trading over school. And honestly, do I regret? No, I don't regret at all. Because I feel like if I continued with school, I was gonna basically waste my time, because it's not really what I love. While trading is actually what I love. So yeah, we do drop out because it is quite difficult to balance the two, especially if you taste and then you feel like, no, school is not for me. If you want to do both, you definitely need to make sure that you have a solid plan and you are disciplined enough to follow that plan. Because often we plan, or you know what, I'm gonna trade at the weekend, or I'm gonna trade, in my case, at the weekend because of volatility, or I'm gonna trade like during the night or after class or whatever, and somehow you just find yourself like usa attend trader failure because now you are so invested in trading than school, and then school becomes boring, or somehow you just like break up with school. And then yeah, so with me, what happened was that in terms of my dropping out, I did not plan that I'm gonna drop out. I went to TUT, the Tshwane University of Technology, and got February, when it was time to like register. I had failed a lot of modules. I failed because I did not write any exam because I was trading. And the next year, if they will tell you like you have to appeal and the process of appeal, honestly speaking, is just dragging. And I feel like there was a day where I just got to rest, and I've seen my best friend was like, let's just drop out, get a place to stay, we'll stay together. And I was like, yeah, let's do it, and we did that. We dropped out, and till today we're still trading. And it's a roller coaster, but I wouldn't even have it another way, because I feel like if I was still in school, I would be wasting my time so bad, honey, so bad. So yeah, I feel like you just need to have like a solid plan, or one of the two, trading or school, will suffer very badly. So just have a solid plan. And then this question is from Dark something, and he says, when are we having a trading date? From the guy who sat behind you at the previous seminar. You were sitting behind me. Like so I go and I don't remember talking to anyone at the seminar. Let me see. The only person I spoke to at the seminar was my manager. Or you were just sitting behind me. I don't know. Anyways, I don't do trading dates. I don't think I'll ever do trading dates. The last time I traded with someone or with people was in varsity, and that was with my best friends, being Iverson and Gano. Those are the only people that I feel like I would only trade with. Little we did it that time. Now we don't really do it anymore because I feel like we were all busy. So in terms of like trading with someone or a trading date, like discussing forex and I don't know. And in terms of the date, we are not doing that. And then a prod, right? I want to use it's prod. Underscore hash says, which strategy do you use? I use technical analysis, mostly trend lines, and patterns. And then again, how prod hash again says, I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly. Hey, he says Wajola. How can I? Ish agiti waiti. Agiti. I don't know. I do not know. I'm joking, guys. I feel like I'm not gonna answer that question. Let me know in the comment section if you guys think or like Kajola, if I'm married, if I have a baby, if like, let me know in the comment section what you think. And then this one says, oh, it's Butterfly. Hi, girl. Mwah. Butterfly is always on my thingy. Butterfly says, may you please do market prediction for us, YouTube, e.g. every Sunday. I don't mind doing that. It's just that I'm so lazy. Like, I'm just a lazy girl. Guys, I'm katswafa. Like, katswafa. Yes, the idea has been there, but I'm just like katswafa, you know. But I will try, I promise. Because I'm try. And then Butterfly again says, when are you buying a car, Bara? I don't know, man, guys. I don't know. This year, definitely, without a doubt, 160,000,000% buying a car this year. But I just don't know when. You know, could be next month, could be July. Plus, July is my birthday. So, Ronald quit. Ngano vrumbuhlua ka Kia Picanto. Ya panoramic sunroof and leather seats with Bluetooth steering wheels and warm seats. We don't know. I don't know. In terms of like getting a car, guys, I don't know. I feel like I have other things to do, hey, and getting a car would just ruin my plans, all of like my plans, because I have other things that I want to do before getting a car. But definitely a car. We're getting a car, guys. We're getting a car. I know I've been saying we're getting a car. We're definitely getting a car, guys. Wait till I can tell her, because I know like I'm not gonna get a car, even if like I'm not gonna get a car, because I don't know, man. I get my stay. Can I listen to my M4? But but in terms of like getting a car, guys, but this year we're definitely getting a car this year. Definitely, without a doubt. Loazi says, nope, I'm not gonna read this one. You're so weird. Just as, I hope I'm not like bashing your name, says, is there a difference between demand and liquidity? I don't know, guys. I don't trade SMC. I don't know what liquidity is or how it looks. Or I have an idea of like liquidity game, but then I'm not sure, you know. So I don't really want to answer something seating because of you know. So do answer the question in the comment section. And let me know what the difference is between the two. And then M.OND says, keep being friendly. So you go yes in Queenswood. Couldn't stop watching, and why didn't you say hi? You guys are so weird. I get so like you can't send me a DM later on and be like, oh my gosh, hi, and then you didn't say hi. Why you said hi? Because naked would do me this. How? Anyways, Vuyo says, come to Eswatini. I have cows for you. Ish. And then Real Paseka says, a day you realize, okay, I'm not this one. Pangani says, which would you rather have, a boyfriend or a sneaky link? I'd honestly rather have a boyfriend than a sneaky link, because having a sneaky link comes with a lot of admin, man. Like, I know. I'd rather have a boyfriend. Swahla says, plug on how you get those sniper entries. In terms of my entries, guys, the only thing I can tell you is make reversal patterns your best friends. Just make sure that reversal patterns are your best friends. And then Sanele says, how do you deal with hate from people around you, like friends and relatives? In terms of family, guys, not even family failure. One thing about me, I'm very good at cutting people off. And I don't plan to cut people off. I just like switch off and like learn how to more. So in terms of like my family is like my mom, my little brother, and my big brother. And So I mean, those ones, there's no way they're gonna hate on you, you know. And then in terms of friends, when I will cut you off. I'll cut you off. Then Abel says, do you have a boyfriend or crush pela? I have a dog. I have a dog. The questions are difficult. Do you have a boyfriend? Kino says, afternoon, hope you're well. Currencies of volatility. Currencies because of the consistency, volatility because of the money. Is your heart taken? This is Mr. Loki. Is your heart taken? Lambuzi saka bashimane. Bashimane this, bashimane that. Bashimane this, bashimane that. Guys. Danny says, are you seeing someone? And then Paris says, would you date some... Ooh, Sana! Hey, Jesus! Would you date someone younger? Yes, I have... No, I wouldn't date someone younger. I have dated someone younger. And... it didn't work, you know, because they're young and... That's what I'm gonna say. So currently, no, I don't think I'll date someone younger. No. And then Marvy 2.0 says, did you stop trading synthetic indices? And if so, why? I did not stop trading synthetics. However, I'm more focused on currencies now than on synthetics. The reason why is that there's honestly no consistency when it comes to synthetics, and they just cause more traders blogs than good. So yeah, I feel like the reason why I stepped down a little bit or rather took a break from synthetics is because of like there's no consistency, and the inconsistency rather comes with the trader's block and a hectic one. So I was like, I need something to just feed my ego, and currencies were. Are you single? This is from Sola Mkwalo. Sorry if I'm bashing your name. Are you single? Oh, Ish, baskelas robehi. Kobona maidali kegang, maidali walwala, ubula kilira. Bam bang 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 bang. Let me know in the comment section if you think I'm in a relationship or not. Rafiki says, have you ever dated a DJ? If yes, who was it? And how was the relationship? If no, would you? Have I ever dated a DJ? No, I've never dated a DJ, guys. I've never dated a DJ, and I don't think I'd ever date a DJ. The reason why is because DJs are not known to be, or rather are known to be people who can't commit. I also don't think I would date a DJ because there is no stability in terms of their life. Like, and I can't deal with someone who lives like that. And then Kolani says, why do you like wearing shorts? Don't you think it promotes guys to lust on you? I don't know. I like wearing shorts. I don't know why I like wearing shorts. Is there something wrong with wearing shorts, guys? And it's not like Gantama Rao or whatever the case may be. I feel like every time I wear something short, I always make sure it's appropriate or it's something I'm comfortable in, you know? So shorts, I don't wear bum shorts. I wear like little tights and I wear them because I have to go to the gym. Unless if gym. So I don't know. In terms of guys lasting on me, even if I don't wear shorts, it'd be like that, bro. It'd be like that. Odula guy, I stay in Pretoria. Lato says, what's your zodiac sign? I'm a Cancerian, guys. I'm a Cancerian. And then Lerato7 again says, why is money a simple value to get but hard to keep? I think because everything revolves around money. That is why it's so hard to keep money. Like the moment you step out of the house, get minus $50. The moment you open minus $10. The moment you minus $200. Like our life just revolves around money so bad that you can't keep money. Like you can't. It's not possible. Even if you try it, it doesn't work, you know. So I feel like that is why. What's your biggest trading win and what did you learn from it? Oh, did you hey? Because it didn't. And the only thing I learned from those is that I need to believe in myself and I know what I'm doing. That is what I usually like learn from everything. I'm like, no, it's not like I actually know what I'm doing because I've done it like you know. And then K2 again says, what's your favorite trading setup right now? I love USD I'm currently looking at the inverse head and shoulders on USD USD is definitely going to shoot to the upside. I'm there because it has like a head and shoulders and a trend line and everything, and it's currently rejecting. So I'm looking at that. Would you date? Katleho says, would you date and be in a relationship with a fellow trader? Honestly speaking, forex traders are childish. Like, my childish. Forex traders are childish. Though. I don't know. Let me not say my childish. I don't know, hey. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Smokey says, dating. I don't do dates, guys. And then Sushi says, Chomi, I'm interested in making friendships with friends that can make money. Can I be? No. No, I suck at being a friend. So you wouldn't want me as your friend. Trust me. Can you actually make money from trading alone without a robot? Yes. And then Sto says, are you in a romantic relationship? And then Shine says, your body is so perfect. Wish I was the lucky guy to be next to it. Unfortunately, you're not. Trade Jump says, for learning purpose, how did you discover the type of trader you are? And lastly, how do you set your TPs? I think my personality is the one that helped me understand the type of trader I am. If you're not a patient person like me, then you'll most probably be a scalper. And of course, if you are a patient person who doesn't like stress, you'll definitely be a day trader. So I feel like your personality is the one that should tell you the type of trader you are, you know. So that's how I figured. And then in terms of setting my TPs, it depends on the setup, guys. If you're trading trend lines, Your 90% is always your take profit. And then if you're trading zones, the next zone is always your take profit. So it just depends on like the strategy that you're using. And then Petulo says, Kalekawona, ke Jojo, your high school friend. Okay, I don't know. Nsika says, hi, I want to ask if Deriv is a trusted broker for synthetics. Yes, it is. Definitely is. Number one trusted broker when it comes to synthetics. Viking says, Kopa Hovale Benden Lao. Yo, Batung Go Fang. Go Fang, guys. And then, yo, Lato says, have you dated a trader? If yes, who? Katleho again. Okay, but this is a different Katleho because Ola Nana Levi says, are you yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Then let's meet on the next one.